dropped your phone? Kathy, no! Hello! Going back in time, this is an old vlog I didn't post earlier because I've been so busy with my running journey. My gals and I were off to Whistler after running the BMO Half Marathon. We rented a car and my friend Alexa got to drive for the first time in BC after getting her license in her state. If I'm being honest, I was a little nervous with a new driver in the driver's seat, but I was happy she volunteered so I could focus on sleeping and filming as a passenger. Our primary driver, Kathy, was a bit busy this morning with work, so most of the conversation on the drive to Whistler was about her work as well.
I'm working with an analyst on this. She's been like main point person. I had to talk her through what to do while I don't have a laptop.
We're here at McDonald's going to grab some breakfast. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, thank you. I try not to go to fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
I was still hungry after my maple chicken sandwich and 2 hash browns, so I got a cookie. It's a lot smaller than I thought it'd be. We're back en route to Squamish. Woo! Welcome to British Columbia.
Beautiful.
Land of mountains and bears.
BC, beautiful county.
While our final destination was Whistler, we decided to stop by Squamish first. The drive along the Sea to Sky Highway is incredibly scenic with lots of curves and beautiful views.
We're gonna see some dramatic.
Squamish.
Woo! 28 kilometers.
We're finally here in Squamish. We're going to quickly go to the washroom before going up the gondola. Originally, we were going to climb up, but after our runs, some of our legs are still very sore. So we didn't want to risk it because we do have more intense activity later on in the week. So we're just going to rest, take the gondola up, and then do like a hike up there.
Here's the link somewhere.
If you type Sea to Sky gondola tickets, it just shows up. Oh, so cute. Wait, can I see? Can I see? Oh.
And then I thought this one was so adorable.
What is that? Oh,
Hiking buddies forever.
By the way, you can save 3% if you buy tickets online. And also, if you decide to buy in person, they are cashless. So make sure to bring your credit card if you want to purchase a ticket. But honestly, I always recommend hiking this beautiful trail rather than taking the gondola, which costs around $75 for a round trip. If you hike, it's free, and you can take one-way gondola down for $19 after you hike as well. A couple of years back, I actually did the Sea to Summit hike. It's around 8 kilometers one way, but this year I want to attempt the intense hike called the Climb, which is about 3.3 kilometers with my friends. Unfortunately, our legs weren't in the condition to tackle it that day. After running the half marathon, our legs were just unable to handle this kind of hike, so we decided to take the easier way up the gondola and pass all the other hikers. Beautiful. Let me know if you guys think this is worth $80.
Stop making us think about it. We were over there. That's past this mountain.
Yeah, actually, when we're on this, we should be able to see the first peak and second peak or something, or third peak.
Oh, look at the logging industry over there.
Yeah. It's real ears popped. Because honestly, even with...
Wait, do we pay for parking?
Did we have to? Oh.
I don't think we paid for parking.
Alright. No, it's a beautiful day. Like, visibility is like... I don't think we can ask for more.
Which mountain is that? Do you know?
I would have to look on the map actually.
I wonder if we can see any of the hikers
Going up.
this.
That's cool. Damn, that would have been
We would have been hiking this.
2/3 of the way up. That's a beautiful peak. Yeah. That looks like a Molson Canadian beer can. It does, right?
Roll it. It takes me just 20 minutes to walk it, and but you feel like you're in the backcountry. You feel like you've gone far, although you're just a few minutes from the lodge. It's not. It's a more advanced hike. You know, like it's uphill for the first 5 minutes, and then after that, it's just kind of winding. You have to look for the markers if you like. It's not so obvious because there were no trees for us to put markers onto. So, but nobody gets lost. I mean, it's not like that.
So we're going on our first hike. It's called the Panorama Trail. It's a relatively easy walk, I would say, but it's a must for anyone that comes up here. So we're starting the trail now. A bit of incline elevation. The weather here is really warm. I thought because we were so high up, it would be a lot colder, so I did bring an extra jacket in the bag, but it is very warm. Like 15 degrees probably. Oh, the downhill hurts. On our way to the Panorama Trail, there were lots of random lookout points along the way and information about wildlife. I think we should stop going to these little like lookout views and just go to the panorama.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the chief here. I think those are the peaks over there.
Plus, we don't have to be jealous because we're going to be on a higher show.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, the 3 peaks.
For the Albert.
Now that we're done the panorama, we're just going around in a loop back to the gondola, and then we're going to go on the suspension bridge and probably the Wonderland loop after.
This is the suspension bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to just go to the lodge, right? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually at the end of the lodge.
After crossing the bridge, we took some photos but opted not to explore the side trails.
Okay, she doesn't want to go. I'm gonna go that way. Are you gonna go?
Oh, you dropped your phone?
Got lucky. Have a good one.
I just got this repaired too. I wonder if they would actually.
Can't be shocked
I feel like this would be too noisy for them.
that we can see these up here.
That shit.
Marine mammals. I've seen whales.
Here?
No, in Vancouver. Like
Vancouver City.
like you go for whale watching. That stuff. Do they come in this close to land?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Inside the lodge, you can buy some overpriced souvenirs and have 2 options for lunch: the Co-Pilot Cafe and the Sky Pilot Smokehouse. This is our view while we're eating lunch. This is my lunch. I got steak and potato soup with bread for $12 and this feta spinach Danish for $5.50. This is all before tax, but I didn't pay anything because this girl paid.
Wow.
Yay!
Thank you for slipping me into the line for my coffee.
Well, thank you for paying for my meal. That was worth it. Somehow on this trip, we just ended up talking a lot about Kathy.
But the problem is that you linger. You know you have to leave. Yeah, you're like, oh, but it's easy because they're like they they're accessible to me.
We're going to do the backcountry trail, which is the Habrich Trail. It hurts so much to go down the hill. Oh, my knees. So according to the guide, he was saying that we can't go all the way to the end because there's a lot of snow that's supposed to go up to like our hip like this. But we can still go on the trail, just maybe not all the way. And so that's what we're gonna attempt with our legs that are recovering. Let's see how much we can actually do. And very sunny. So I would say bring a light jacket, but also sunscreen, sun hat, sunglasses as well.
Settle down. Mommy's coming.
Oh my god, there's snow.
Where are we?
Are you sure this is the right way?
Really?
This doesn't look right. Oh my god, it's Garibaldi all over again.
I'll just jump onto that rock. Yeah. Whoa. Very nice. Very nice.
It's hot, so I'll put in the zipper here. Look at the homeless.
Theoretically. Well, it's hard not to.
Alexa is always walking so fast like we're late to something. Slow down. Almost to the top. My knees, my thigh, my quads, they all hurt. Don't do this after a half marathon, guys. You can destroy your body. It's the final view.
Yeah. We did it, guys. Woo! This is the view.
You know? That's the lodge where we had lunch. Isn't that crazy how far we have hiked?
It sounded like 6, 7, and 1, 2, 1, 2.
We're making our way down now. Being very, very careful because you can easily roll your ankles here. So glad I got hiking boots. This is me hiking with one hand. What a pro. What a pro I am. We just came out of that really snowy path. And now we're here where the waterfall is. Like a small stream. The path is very wet, muddy because the snow is actually melting. But right now we're finally off like those rocks, so we're back into the forest. Well, hopefully we'll be down soon. Oh, we're back at the water. It's okay. I didn't get to film myself doing this, but I literally slipped into the water and my socks got wet. So hopefully the second time around I'll be fine. Oh my god, Kathy, no! We just conquered this Habrich hike. Careful. I don't recall you walking so fast like this. I think it's a New York thing.
I just picked up the pace since moving.
Walk duck-footed, okay? And that's because we
It's downhill.
Yeah, we want to be careful. Oh, that's what happens when you walk fast. Now we're going to attempt the Highline Hike. And it's supposed to be apparently like up this thing.
the actual stop. Yeah, the real one where you're quiet. Yeah.
Here we go, another hike after a big hike.
If you're allowed to do the foot hooking thing, I could do it. But then if you have to do all by hands.
What is this? Is this rock climbing?
Yeah, so rock climbing.
Yeah, I think so.
A lot of elevation. Look how far they are. My friends are so far. In case you guys are wondering why I'm always like behind and probably out of breath, it's because I'm always filming. So I stop to film and I try to like catch up. It actually looks like someone started a campfire here. What is it?
There's a better view over there.
Of the lake. Fine.
Okay, we're coming.
We're coming to this better view of the lake. Secret spot that Alexa found that's supposed to have like a better view of the lake.
But if you want lake, it's here.
That's nice.
It's pretty nice. It looks like little God's basket.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go where?
The view, so I can drink my water.
Oh.
Sit down and drink my water.
You're stressing about your wedding. I
Eh.
you don't remember that you're stressed. Susie, you just need to come down to New York. Both of you.
I mean, I'll see if I can make a time. Maybe next year. Since my schedule's kind of freed up next year. After a long day, we're finally going to head back down and head to Whistler Village. We bought a round trip ticket, so all we have to do is show our QR code. Do you think we got a ticket?
Well, even if we did, we bought it. We just go show it to them. It seems to be a private ticket, not public.
Oh, so if you
ticket.
got it, we don't have to pay.
We realistically should.
After the hike in Squamish, we went directly to our hotel in Whistler Village. Alexa insisted on a unit with a loft, so we booked this hotel for our stay.
Maybe I should put your shoes on.
Let's see.
Does my eyes deceive me, or is this AC? Oh yeah, it's AC. We're gonna keep this on.
Wait, isn't this for 3 people?
Yeah, but they're downstairs the sofa bed.
Right away here goes right in grid 7. Please enjoy.
Thank
Do you think you guys can finish?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're starving. All right, guys.
Cheers.
Sorry.
Welcome to Whistler. It's this thing, right? Same song?
Show them these photos. Every time we do one of these, I'm running towards you. I'm running towards you.
And we get the third one right, though. After a big dinner, we originally thought about booking a spa, but why pay $118 for a Scandinavian spa when we can just enjoy the hotel's hot tub for free? We had the whole place to ourselves because it wasn't the busy season in Whistler. Oh my god, my legs really needed this therapy after all the running and hiking over the past 2 days. The bigger pool was relatively warm too, so we got to enjoy that as well. After being in the hot tub for a while, we decided to cool down and dry off on the beach chairs. Since there was only one washroom, we played rock, paper, scissors to decide the order of who goes first.
Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, ready? Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay.
Yes. We're drinking some warm chamomile tea before bed. The next morning, I was devastated to look out the window. What happened to the sunny weather? It was so sunny yesterday. Where did all these clouds come from?
Who has all the keys?
Day 2 Whistler. Checking out the hotels, and then we're gonna do some trail hiking. By the time we had to leave the hotel, thankfully the clouds were clearing up a bit. Look at the mountains this morning. It's so foggy, so mystic, so serious. We are at the Lost Lake right now. It's off-peak season, so it's kind of empty, but apparently you could come here and swim. Originally, we were going to do the trail that would lead us to this lake, but I think we're just gonna come here and just look around and then head back. The weather isn't looking too great. It's kind of wet because of the rain. And who knows, it might just rain again. This is actually my first time at Lost Lake, and I didn't expect it to feel this peaceful. The area is surrounded by tall trees and quiet forest trails, and everything just feels calm and tucked away in nature. One cool thing I learned is that the lake was formed by glacier thousands of years ago, which explains why the water is so still and reflective. It's called Lost Lake because for a long time it was hidden by dense forests and easy to miss. And at one point it was almost developed and basically lost for public use. Luckily, locals stepped in to protect it, which is why it's still a public park today. It's also home to wildlife like birds and even tiny toads that migrates from the lake into the surrounding forest every year. What I love the most is that it's only a short walk from Whistler village, but once you're here, it really feels like a hidden escape. Just trees, waters, mountains, and quiet. It's kind of chilly.
I have no idea. Well, definitely moss, but they hang off the trees. And the mustache. Interesting. They feel like more resilient roots. Yeah, spring roots. Very cool.
What is it?
That's a moss of some sort. Usually they're
some kind of
hang
moss?
off the trees.
Oh, they're hanging on the trees?
Yeah.
Oh.
But then, and so they're kind of like air plants. They're usually not this wet, I think. Like when you look at those ones, they're not nearly as plump. But yeah, this is the parking lot, right?
The trail from the parking lot to the main viewing platform is really short. Just about 1 kilometer round trip, so it's super easy to access, but the view is absolutely breathtaking. Honestly, I wasn't expecting much when we stopped by Brandy Falls, but the moment we got there, we were completely shocked by how magnificent it is in person. The waterfall drops about 70 meters over dramatic basalt cliffs formed by ancient volcanic activities and shaped further by glaciers over thousands of years. It's a lot better than we all thought. Thought it'd be a small waterfall, but it's massive. It's really nice. It kind of looks small on camera.
Oh yeah, of course. The scale is not there.
That's the Shannon Fall.
So cool, but like this environment.
It's called Brandywine because according to the story, 2 surveyors once made a bet on how tall the falls were. The winner got a bottle of brandy and the name stuck. Standing there, surrounded by forests with the water crashing down, it really feels like a hidden natural masterpiece. On our way back to Vancouver, we decided to stop by the Arcteryx main office because there's a factory store with discounted items. To be honest, it was a very small store and most of the remaining clothes didn't fit. The sizes left were either way too small or way too big for us. Also, it turns out there were no washrooms, so we didn't stay too long either. For dinner, we had some Chinese food, followed by some ice cream from a famous Vancouver ice cream shop to end the day. And if you guys don't know, I frequently mention this ice cream shop in my other vlogs. It's called Rain or Shine. Well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe this video. My next vlogs will be in Seattle, camping for the first time, so stay tuned.
Goes back and goes.